Bola Ahmed Tinubu has made a very serious statement that has triggered reactions across social media. He said Nigerians should be thankful because, according to him, they are better off than people in Kenya and some other African countries, despite the rising fuel prices. That statement has not gone down well with many people, and some have come out strongly to challenge it with facts. So let's slow down and look at this properly. Because when a sitting president makes a comparative statement like this, it should be based on verifiable realities and facts, not political lies and excuses to bamboozle his people. So let's use facts and see if Tinubu's country is truly better than Kenya. Let's start with electricity. Kenya, with a population of about 55 million, has an installed capacity of over 3,000 megawatts and delivers relatively stable electricity to a large percentage of its population. Access to electricity is above 80%, and in urban areas, it is even higher. Now, compare that to Nigeria, with over 200 million people, still struggling to deliver between 4,000 to 5,000 megawatts on most days. The issue is not just generation, but distribution and consistency. In Nigeria, electricity is not reliable. Businesses run on generators. Homes depend on backup power. It is unstable. So on power alone, it is difficult to argue that Nigeria is better off. Let's move to tourism. Kenya has built a global tourism brand. Places like Masai Mara attract international visitors every year. The wildlife sector is properly structured, preserved, and marketed. Tourism contributes over $2 billion annually to their economy. Now look at Nigeria. We have places like Yankari, Obudu, and many cultural attractions, but they are underdeveloped and poorly maintained. Tourism is still not a serious economic driver. So again, on this front, Kenya is ahead in terms of converting potential into actual revenue. Let's talk about security. Nigeria is currently dealing with widespread insecurity. Kidnapping, banditry, insurgency. In some regions, people cannot travel freely. Communities have been displaced. Kenya has had its own security challenges, especially with Al-Shabaab threats, but the scale and spread are not the same. Their response has been more coordinated, and daily life is more stable for the average citizen. Now look at the economy. Kenya's GDP per capita is higher than Nigeria's. That means, on average, a Kenyan citizen earns more than a Nigerian citizen. Inflation in Nigeria has been more aggressive, reducing purchasing power significantly. Even when you look at currency stability, the Kenyan shilling has been relatively more stable compared to the volatility of the Nigerian naira in recent times. Let's bring it down to the ordinary person. In Nigeria, many people are working but getting poorer because of inflation, unstable policies, and rising costs. In Kenya, while challenges exist, the system is more predictable. So when you put all these together, the comparison becomes questionable. Now, this is not to say Kenya is perfect, but when a public figure like the president is making public statements comparing countries, accuracy and verifiable facts should matter more instead of misleading comparison without facts, because such statements can come across as dismissive, not just to Nigerians facing real hardship, but also to another African country that has made measurable progress in certain sectors.